Week 2, week 3, day 2. We're past week 2 already. We're on to week 3. All right, week 3, day 2. You made it. Congratulations. We are on to another 30-minute workout, which I don't have my timer with me. This is always an issue. If you ever work out with me in person, you'll know the timer is the last thing that I remember. So, again, we have 15 seconds of rest to start off with, so I can explain to you what we're doing, and then 45 seconds of go, 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 go. 15 exercises, 2 times through, gives us our 30-minute workout for today. All you're gonna need is a pair of dumbbells. I have 5s here. You can choose something heavier if you'd like, but again, this is a 30-minute workout, so you're gonna be using these a lot. So I recommend something that's a medium weight size for you. All right, so make sure that you guys are warmed up. You're a little bit stretched, did some dynamic stretchings, like this, or like this. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood today, you guys. All right, so again, starting off with 15 seconds, we're gonna start off with a reverse lunge and a punch. So you're gonna have your weights up here, you're gonna reverse lunge, punch forward. Step it forward, reverse lunge, punch forward, step it together. When you're doing your punches, that's the go, by the way, step it back. Make sure that that front knee is not going past your toes. So you've brought that weight back, and you're punching your weight forward, straight out from your shoulders, bringing it back, and then step together. Engaging through that core, stepping that foot back. Remember, we're on train tracks here, not a tightrope. All right, we want a nice stable base. If you want to, you can do single, single. If 2 punches together is too hard for you. Exhale, remember to keep that core nice and tight. Nice and long with those lunges. We want to make sure we have 90 degrees in the front and the back leg. All right, so another one, we're gonna do just to the right. So you're gonna have your left and your right out. You're gonna step to the right and swing that right one out. And then bring it down together. So up, out, together, and down. Up, out, together, and down. Whew, this one's a harder one. So arms come up. You're gonna step nice and wide. Bring that arm out as well. Bring it together, and then down. Engaging that core is very important here, especially when we do that step out to the side, that we're not arching our back or hunching forward, trying to bring that arm out to the side. So again, up, out, together, and down. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the next side on this next one. All right, so give yourself some room. We're gonna bring those hands up, we're gonna do the left side. So up, out to the left, together, and down. Up, out to the left, together, and down. So we're really working these chest muscles right here. If it ever gets too heavy for you with these 5 pounds, you can always go lighter, or you can go without weights as well. Up, step it out. When you are stepping out, make sure this knee is not going past your toes, that heel is not lifting off the ground. Strong, stable base. Pushing off of that heel, come back to center. So up, out to the side, nice and long, together, and down. Nice strong pose here, good. All right, so we're gonna set those weights down. So we're gonna be in a semi-squat, we're gonna do single leg circles, alternating. So you're gonna be in a semi-squat position. Gonna come around in a circle, plant that foot, come around in a circle, plant that foot. So my chest is lifted, coming around in a circle, coming around in a circle. If you want to, you can be in your socks and you can just slide it around, but I'm in my shoes. So I'm hovering slightly above the ground. Nice and long with those legs. reach all the way around. Reach all the way around. Good. Firing up that core. Working those legs a little bit more. Getting that booty action involved. Chest is lifted. No arching in the back. Getting your balance. Good. All right. We're down on the ground again. Again, this is our first time today. Hip thrust and chest press. So arms are 90 degrees. You're gonna bring up the hips, bring up the weights. Bring it down, bring it down. Hips up, weights together, weights apart, hips down. Make sure that your arms are 90 degrees here. Make sure that they're not caving in towards your chest. It's very easy to do. So hips up, weights together, elbows down, hips down. Bobby, get off the table. Stella. Thank you. She's inside. It is raining today, you guys. Push through those heels. Make sure you're breathing. Good. We're gonna flip it over for plank step outs. Sometimes it helps if you actually are holding your hands on the weights. If your weights are a little bit farther off the ground, it helps to just hold something like this instead of being on your wrist. So step out, step out. You can either be on your wrists or on your elbows. If you are on your elbows, make sure this is not happening with your booty in the air, all right? Elbows in line with your shoulders, stepping it out, stepping it out. Engaging that core. We can't be on the floor, you can always be on a couch or on the wall. You can lean all the way out, step to the side, step to the side. All right, there's always modifications to get you off the floor. Don't forget about that. 3, 2, and 1. All right, time to feel your legs again. We're gonna do single leg squats. We're gonna start with the right leg. So, that foot is always gonna be super close to your leg. You're not gonna bring it behind at all. You're gonna squat down as far as you can, and back up. Balance. Single leg squat on the right, and back up. You're not gonna be able to go down as far as you normally would in a regular squat, because you're doing one leg. Puppy, stop. Quit being annoying. This really burns your side booty, so if you need to, you can stay awake and shake it out. But bring it back, chest is lifted, core is engaged, nice and slow. Got less than 10 seconds to go here. Should feel the burn in that leg. Good, shake it out. Put your right foot in, put your left foot out. I always think of that whenever I do single leg things. All right, so you're gonna be on your left leg, your right leg is gonna be lifted off the ground. We're engaging through that core, we're not popping that hip to the side. We're gonna sink it down as far as we can, and then back up. Keep that heel on the ground. Make sure that this leg is not wrapping around your other leg, all right? None of the twisty turnies here. Just kind of stick it to the side, sink it down, and back up. Engaging to that core, hips come a little bit forward at the top, engage those lower abs. Otherwise, we're gonna sink it down, booty elevator down, and back up. Should be about the same time up and down. So don't try to rush the up part. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Flyweight push-ups is next. I'm going to show you forward. So you're going to have your weight in the center. You can either be on your knees or on your toes. You're going to be in a push-up position. You're going to push up, and then you're going to grab that weight and pull it up to the sky. Then bring it right back down. Do that push-up. Grab that weight. Pull it up to the sky. So when you're doing that pull, it's not a straight arm open, all right? It's a pull, you're pulling a bow and arrow all the way up and out to the sky. Another thing to remember when you are bringing that weight up is to not go behind yourself like that. You will fall over. It will not be good for your back. Engage that core. Should be straight up to the ceiling. If you're on your knees, remember, you need to open up one leg so that it's straight when you're doing it. Alrighty, maybe on your back for bicycle legs. Elbows are down, bicycle legs. So this is nice and slow. No need to go fast. If you need a little more support, you can always put a pillow underneath your lower back, or you can be up on your hands, doing it single leg at a time. Otherwise, you're down on your elbows, engaging through that core, lifting those legs up, and bicycling your legs. Is that a word? It is now. Bicycling. This is really going to target your lower abs. So if you need to, you can always do one leg at a time. Circle it around, plant. Circle it around, plant. You got this. We're almost done. With this one anyways. Then we got a little bit of cardio. Go ahead and stand up. You're going to do giant steps forward, mini steps back. So, come to the edge of your mat. Giant steps forward, mini steps back. So big, stretch it out, big, stretch it out. Feet come in line. I always think like linebacker when I do this. Big steps, together, tiny steps back. If you have more room, you can definitely go even further. Go all the way. Just make sure you start and stop at the same place. Is this time to kind of stretch out those hip flexors that we just used. You're going to use your legs again. All right, so in, out, 2 calf raises. So squat, in, out, 2 calf raises. In, out, stay low, lift the heels 2 times. In, out. You can do single, 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 single if you want, but I want both of them to go twice. Oh, my brain. In, out, 2 calf raises. Make sure that your chest is still lifted, you're not looking down. That way your feet are doing. They don't need to be watched, all right? They know what they're doing. In, out, 2 calf raises. Today is very leg heavy, if you didn't notice. Oh my goodness, that's my dog. Okay, grab your weights, reverse lunge, and kick back. So weights are here. You're gonna step back. You're not gonna bring it all the way back to reverse lunge. You're gonna keep that chest forward. And you're gonna kick back your arms. So, in a semi-squat, step that leg back, you're gonna alternate. Engaging that core, chest is lifted, weights kicking back. You're not swinging them back, all right? It's a controlled movement where your arms are just extending from that first position. Engage that core, protect that back. Make sure that knee is not going across your toe, but your chest is in line with that toe. Give it a second at the end. Good. All right. Single leg hip openers on the right. Balance on the left. Bring it up. Bring it out. Bring it back. And down. You're just doing the right side. Catch your breath. Try not to pop that hip out. Try to keep it all together. Do some kung fu moves while you're at it. Keep your balance. I find it easy to keep my hands on my hips. Your hands can be out in front of you. They can be like up here. They can do like the hula dance, whatever you want to make sure that you are balanced. Good, you're almost there. After this, we're gonna switch to the other side. 2 and 1. Good, shake it out. Left foot in, put your left foot out. And shake it all about. All right, left side. Remember, it's up, out, back, and down. Here we go. Take your time. This does not need to be rushed. Shoulders are down. Breathing. After this, we start all over. Oh yeah, halfway through, baby. Woo! Don't lose your balance. 10 seconds. And we're gonna do reverse lunge and punch, alternating. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, grab your weights. Reverse lunge. So your weights are here. Stepping all the way back. Punch forward and together. Reverse lunge. Punch forward and together. Remember, you can always do single, single, and then bring it together. If 2 hands out at the same time is stressing on your back. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Stressing on your back. It helps if you exhale as you punch to engage those core muscles. And just make sure you're still breathing. Train tracks, don't forget, for those legs. Don't want to be stepping right behind each other. Good. All right, side lunge, open to the right. So, weights come up, out, bring it to the side, and down. Weights come up, weights come out, back, down to the side. Ooh, my shoulders are feeling it. Up, out, back to your sides. Chin is lifted. Make sure you're not looking down. Want to keep that airway open. Again, if at any time those weights get too much, you can always just do with your arms and no weights at all. That is totally fine. Again, focusing on form rather than how much we can hurt ourselves, okay? All right, we're gonna do the other side. So we're gonna bring those weights up. We're gonna step nice and long to the left, opening up. Bring it together and down. Give a little bend to those elbows. Try not to lock them out. Here we go. Up, out to the side, back, and down. Up, out to the side, back, and down. So I'm imagining, okay, dork, that I'm an elf and I'm slicing through an orc. As I do this, then I'm coming back and getting superposed. You can imagine whatever you like, but that's what I'm imagining. Breathe. We're almost there. Give me one more. Good. All right. Go ahead and set those weights down. We have a single leg circle. So you're in that semi-squat position. Leg comes forward, out and around, back to center. Forward, out and around, back to center. Chest is lifted, back is straight. If you need to, give yourself some more room. Focusing on balance here, not about how quickly you can do these circles. Try to make your leg as long as you can be. Staying in that semi-crouched position. Chest is lifted. No need to look at those feet. They know what they're doing. Gentle touches on the floor. Try not to drag your foot. Woo. Good. All right. So, we're going to grab those weights again. Hip thrust and chest press. Come on down to the ground. Elbows 90 degrees. Hips come up. Weights come together. Back down. Back down. Hips up. Weights together. Back down. Back down. Make sure you're rolling through your spine as you do this. Should be a nice gentle glide from the top to the bottom. If something is catching, maybe take a couple minutes afterwards to roll it out, making sure that all those muscles are good to go. If not, maybe see a masseuse, get a massage, treat yourself, take care of that body that's working so hard to keep you healthy. Good. All right, we're gonna flip it over, plank, step out. Woo. If you have ankle weights, you can always make this harder by strapping ankle weights down there. So, if you're on your knees, you can also do step out to the side. Kicking out, kicking out. Otherwise, you're up on your toes, stepping out, bring it together, stepping it out, bring it together. Engaging that core, making sure that booty's not in the air. It's also not down here. All right, we don't want any hurt backs when we're doing this. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees lifted, stepping out, together, stepping out, together. So anytime it hurts your wrist, you can always go down to your elbows. Although that's gonna be a little bit harder. Make sure that the booty stays down. Stepping out, stepping out. All right, what are we doing next? Oh, single leg squats on the right. Whew. It'd be hot in here. Getting some hot bodies going here. All right, single leg squat. That right leg is lifted. Glued to your left. I'm doing my left leg squat, but you know, you can do your right or your left. As long as we do both, right? Make sure that foot is off the ground, but it's always there in case you need it to recatch your balance. Feeling this in my side booty here, through the front of my leg, all the way down to my calves. So, you know, it's a good exercise when it works multiple muscles at the same time. Make sure that chest is lifted. We're not rounding those shoulders forward. Looking at something stationary in front of us. If you look at something that's moving, it'll offset your balance, and you want to do as well. So, your other leg, I'm going to do my right leg this time. Glue that other leg to the one that you're standing on. Making sure that we're balancing here. Nice and slow. Hands are not on our legs here. We don't want to push ourselves back up from that down position. Take it nice and slow. Make sure this booty's not popping out to the side. Engage through that core. Bringing it back. And up. If you need a stability, you can always have a chair next to you or the wall. Wall's always a friendly thing. Next thing we have is going to be on the ground, and you're going to grab that single weight, flyweight push-ups. Good. All right, down on the ground. Weight is in the middle of your mat. You're up on your toes, you're down on your knees. If you're on your knees, please make sure that you have that angle going on with your legs. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Down, up. Again, if you're on your knees, you're going to rotate, extend one leg, pull that bow and arrow all the way, and back down. If you're on your toes, make sure you're engaging that core and you're not doing the worm. All right, to get down to the weight there. Nice and strong. Then you're gonna rotate those feet to the side, bow and arrow all the way up, and all the way back down. Watch your weight as it goes, so that you can make sure that your head is turned the correct way. You can always come up to your toes, and then down on your knees for that push up. If you want something in the middle. All right, next one. Bicycle legs. Oh, who's not excited for this one? I've heard some complaints that this one is very hard. I would agree. I would very much agree. So, anytime you need to just like shake it out, rest your legs, you can totally do that. But try to make sure that it's only a few seconds and you get right back in there afterwards. Working those lower abs. Making sure we're not tucking our chin too far into our chest. We're giving that a little bit of space here. Nice leisurely bike ride here. Just leisurely. No need to speed bike it up the hill. We're on low gear. Pushing through. Slogging through the mud. Alright. We're up. Giant steps. Mini back. Puppy, do you want to go outside? Hey, you want to go outside? All right, you guys are off. Giant step forward, mini back. There we go. Do not trip over your weights. So, big steps, stretching out those legs. Once you get to the top, shuffle, 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 all the way back. Oh, look, another animal has joined our party today. This is Bandit, for those of you that don't know. Hello, Bandit. He loves to join in the workouts. Unless they're too loud, then he will run away. Giant steps, stretching out those hip flexors. Padding steps, working on those calf muscles. Good. All right. We have the in, out, 2 calf raises. You guys are almost done. You got this. So, we're gonna be nice and wide. We're gonna come in, out, staying low. My head doesn't move. We're gonna come up on our toes, down on our toes, up and down. And then we're gonna come in, out, up, down, down. In, out, up. So this is a little bit of cardio. You can always take it slower. You're more than welcome to. You can always do singles as well. Single, single. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone under, nice and strong. Up, up. Should be burning on the front of your legs. Should be burning. You got this. 2 more. You got this. Last one. Good. Grab those weights. Reverse lunge and tricep kick back. But it's not really a reverse lunge, it's more like a step back and kick back. I'll rename it. Here. So, semi-squat position. Hands are up at your shoulders. Step leg back, nice and strong and straight. Kick the arms back. And up. Step back, kick back, and together. Engaging through that core. Bracing for impact of those 6-pack abs that we're gonna get. Guys, I don't have a 6-pack. I don't even know if I have a 2-pack. So, don't even worry about that. Does not matter if you can see your muscles or not. That does not really, that has no indication of how healthy you are. People can have a low body fat percentage and have the worst diet in the world. So, eat healthy, train hard, get lots of sleep. All right, last 2 things. Single leg hip openers. Right leg's gonna move, left leg's gonna be stationary. Hands on your hips, you're gonna come up, out, back, and down. I think this is gonna be the only time of day where it's not gonna rain super hard. Starting in the afternoon, it sounds like it's gonna rain a lot today. Let me know what the weather forecast is in your area. Always interested when people watch this video, what their weather is. Because some people may watch this like around Christmas time, in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, just to make sure that they are on track and not getting a bunch of holiday weight. I understand. Holidays are delicious. So, good. We're going to do the other side and then we're going to be done. Woo! Are you so excited? I'm so excited. I am dripping, okay? Dripping. Super hot. Okay, right leg is stationary. Left leg is going to move. We're going to come up and out and back and down. Again, if you need more stability, you can have that chair there for extra support. Make sure we're breathing. We're almost done, you guys. Stay with me. You got this. Make sure your chest is lifted. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Letting everybody know that you are working out. Good, you got it. Less than 10 seconds. All the way through to the end. Give me one more. There it is. Awesome. Okay, let's get deep again. And we're done. All right, so we did a lot of hip flexor and leg stuff. So I recommend if you have a wall or a chair, you grab a wall or a chair, and you're gonna grab your foot, and you're gonna stretch it out. It's gonna feel so good. Kitty, we made it. I don't think you can see him, but he's sitting on the bench over here, just being a toad in the sun. Good, and switch sides. All right, you guys. Oh, here's oxygen intake. That's all I got for you today. Remember, you've got one more this week, another 30-minute, and then next week we're gonna do 45s 3 times a week. And then we're done! Oh my gosh, you guys, we're like over halfway done. That's so exciting. All right, I'll see you next time.